What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toonrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We just, right now, just a couple of minutes ago, probably like 10 minutes ago, we got some new updates on Global. So, let's take a look. New event coming soon. We've already talked about this before. We know that this is coming. This is the precursor to the 350 million downloads. We obviously know it's going to be about Majin Buu. So, this was inevitable. We already knew this was on the way. Majin Buu, a presence feared since ancient times, was about to be resurrected by Babidi. So this event is going to be dropping on Global soon. I think in a couple of days. We have an announcement for maintenance. We had that last week. It's going to be happening tomorrow at Refresh, I believe. Yeah, tomorrow at Refresh. Interesting. That's a weird one. So yeah, tomorrow at Refresh, we're going to be getting the maintenance drop, and then it's not going to be done until... whoa. Oh, no, okay. So shortly after midnight for me in Cali, in the Pacific zone. Actually, wait, it might be a little bit later. But anyway, point is, maintenance is happening tomorrow. After that, we will be getting the new stuff. So the new stuff will consist of the story event for the Fearsome Majin? That's a weird font. The most Fearsome Majin, yeah. So this has already happened on JP. We'll be getting this on Global. You get 3 free-to-play units. We've already been over this. Actually, you know what? We'll just check the Dokkan Wiki right now. Let's also load up Twitter. Here's Twitter. Thanks to Air Dokkan for bringing this up. Here it is. So, Evil Revive Most Fearsome Majin. JP got this on the 24th of April, so Global's going to be getting this on the 21st. And we will be getting some free-to-play... Wait a second. Yeah, we'll be getting free-to-play units, but not in the conventional sense. You're not going to be getting it as a drop. You're going to be getting it through this currency piece right here, this gourmet chocolate. You can get this, and then you can buy enough to Rainbow or whatever for these 3 units. And then I believe, do they all have TURs? I think they do. They all have TURs. Yes, they will all get their TURs using the medals you earn from said event, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, you get the medals here on level 8, and you can turn each of these units into their TURs. So this is the Goten. This is the Goku. We've already been over this before, so I'm not going to dwell too much on this. But they all have free-to-play TURs, so definitely do it. And most specifically, this Gohan, you don't see a lot of these, so there's no limit to how many you can actually buy, according to this. So you could theoretically farm out all of your Gohan teens if you want to, using this method. So I would highly recommend you consider that. And then when you get his TUR, he will be this guy. All pretty cool. I think I went over this like a couple weeks ago during a data download or something like that. But yeah, so there's your update on the event. It's going to be dropping in a couple of days. Let's check the main Dokkan page. It should already be there. Upcoming, yes. So the chain battle is still coming soon, so we don't really have to talk about that in detail yet, but I will do a video on that in the future. But these 2 are going to be dropping in about 2 days. And the World Tournament Reborn, we've already been over this as well. This one is just a rehash of the old one that we've already done. The Yamus Popovich is coming back, so if you never farmed him out, be sure to do so. And once again, another Gohan teen. Actually, this one might be better. This one might actually be better in terms of quickly and more directly acquiring the unit, because this one you have the World Tournament as your drop incentive. It'll increase your chances. You can get more Gohans probably faster, so either way it's going to work out. But in any case, in the end, you should have no Gohan teen units without their super attack at maximum. That's what I'm saying. So some free-to-play goodness coming up in a couple of days, and the new and crazy update that is hitting Dokkan. Let me go back. Is not only are we getting those, we're getting a new stage in the Infinite Dragon Ball history. Stage 9. Stage 9, I don't think even JP has this. Because we just got Universe 6 on Global. And Universe 6 is the latest one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have had 8 Infinite Dragon Ball histories so far. Global has basically caught up. And we're going to be getting a 9th one. What that is, as of recording this video, there is no information. I'm checking Twitter. Let's see if Air Dokkan has anything. Well, there's all that. I better be careful when I scroll through this stuff. But yeah, see, right here. Same for JP. So both JP and Global are going to be getting a new Infinite Dragon Ball history event. They will likely be the same one, but that's crazy because usually when we're getting some sort of information, it's easy to know what it is because we've already seen JP get it. So this is uncharted waters in the sense that nobody knows what's happening at the same time. By the time this video uploads, it's possible that information might have dropped. If it does, and it's really close to the point that I upload the video, I will post something in the comments, in the pinned comment or something like that. But yeah, as of right now, we don't know what that next category is going to be. If you guys know or find out, also feel free to post something in the comments. Everyone can see whatever's coming up together. So this is probably the biggest announcement, although we should have probably seen this coming, right? This is at 350 million downloads, a monumental celebration. Everyone is going into this fresh. Everyone's going to be going into this new. Nobody knows what to expect. But as a follow-up to all the videos that have been dropping recently about this, I never mentioned it just because there really wasn't much information on it, but I might as well talk about it now. LR Hercule is getting an Easy A, so you might have already seen this. I didn't really want to talk about it, as I mentioned, just because all we know is that Hercule and Goku are going to be getting cards, and the LR Hercule is getting an Easy A. This is unfortunately a typo by Goresh, but it's fine. It essentially tells us all we know. So he was also going to do a video, but at the time, this was I think 2 days ago, no, a day ago, we only heard that LR Hercule was getting an Easy A. We're getting up to 100 stones for some campaign, and Hercule and Goku cards will be available through a new story. What those cards look like have now been revealed. There was a blurry image circulating. I still didn't want to make a video on it. Shout out to Swipe, who also hit me up about it. But I didn't want to really talk about it because there's no information on it. We don't know what it does. We just know that this is what the card art looks like. So there's the Hercule and is it B? It's B or P? I'm pretty sure it's B. Hercule and B walking through the desert. I always hated that. I was so nervous when I would watch this because I always thought something bad was going to happen to B, and I'd already been traumatized from the stuff that happened to him during the first part of the Buu saga when Majin Buu first learned compassion and all. That was some heartbreaking stuff. And here is the Goku Destructo Disc Goku. Refresh my memory. I'm kind of blanking here. I don't remember where that's from. I can't remember where that's from. Is that from right before Gohan gets absorbed? I don't remember. But these are the two units that we're going to be getting. What they do, I don't think we know yet. But all we know is their design. This is it. This is their SSR forms. If they have a TUR, we don't know. But this is it. So I didn't really feel like there was a need to make a video. But now that we have this big announcement about the Infinite Dragon Ball history and the new story event and everything, I figured I would consolidate everything into one video and talk about it. So other than the Infinite Dragon Ball history and all of the new free-to-play units that we're getting, there really isn't much else to talk about other than the fact that the Hercule unit. I know a lot of people have said that they don't really want to take the effort and time to farm out the unit just because he's not that great, and rightfully so. He's never been a good unit. But now that we're getting that Easy A for the unit, his SA is going to go up from 20 to 25. His level won't change, but his SA will go up. So what I recommend you start doing is if you can swing it. Like, I've got maximum Zenny. Right now, I just bought all of the items from the Zenny shop. But if you can swing it, start buying as many of these things as you possibly can. I think at the moment I have 45. Yeah, I sort of stopped. After I maxed him out early on in my Dokkaning days, I never really bought more just because at the time it was a nightmare. When I first started Dokkan, I was not nearly as, knowledgeable as I am now, and I had no Zenny. So basically every single day after I bought these 3 medals, I was broke the rest of the day. I could barely do anything. So if you can swing it, if you're a veteran player and you have nothing else to spend on, might as well buy these. I'm pretty sure they're going to add more ways to gain these medals in an easier way with this legendary campaign. I think they also said in the announcement that there's going to be up to 5 medals that you can get. I think in the shop. Was there something announced? Not in-game. Let's see. Does it say something here? Yeah. So during the campaign period, you can exchange for the Awakening Medal, Hercule Champion Belt, which is required for Dokkan Awakening 5 times per day at the Baba Shop. So whether that means you're exchanging it for Zenny or some other currency, we don't know, but it's going to be a lot easier to amass your medals. And I believe I mentioned before that it takes 90 medals to fully awaken this guy. I think I was wrong, so let's check. You need 70 here, you need 20 here, and then in order to get Hercule up to the SSR, you need another 10. So that's actually my bad. I mentioned that before on my sleep-deprived video that you needed 90. You actually need 100. So if you really think about it, you need 100, 200, 300. You're going to need 300 of these medals if you want to fully max out this unit fully free to play. Now, before I would have said don't ever do that because that's going to, first of all, take forever. Secondly, it's going to cost you a lot. If you're a new player, that's probably going to be a death sentence. But now, with the new campaign that's coming, it might be possible to do something like that. And if you're a veteran player with nothing else to do, you might as well do that. I'm actually in a situation now where I'm constantly at maximum Zenny, and I never can pick up any Hercule statues or spend them or anything just because I'm already full. And you're not going to go past 1.9999999 billion Zenny. It's not going to happen unless you do the occasional login and it forces its Zenny count to go over the cap. But then after you do a story event, you come back, the Zenny count will refresh to 199999999. So what I've been doing is I've been buying these things in the shop so that I can at least start to dwindle down my money count, my Zenny count, so that I can actually gain something after I sell my Hercule statues. Even though I'm spending everything in the shop, I still end up with maximum every single day, but I'm just a hardcore Dokkaner. So that's something to think about when you guys are going into this whole like Hercule LR EZA thing. Do you actually want to spend some of the resources now? Do you want to wait to see how they determine, you know, another way to get your medals? I don't know. But if you are a vet player, you should consider doing that. And I made the mistake early on of spending Kais. I spent Kais on my Hercule LR, my Great Saiyaman LR. My Great Saiyaman LR, I spent 19 Kais. I didn't even farm out dupes to max out his essay, because at the time I was a beginner. I didn't know any better. So I spent 19 Kais on my LR Great Saiyaman. It's something that haunts me to this day. So I think this time around, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to farm out his essay to 5. And I'm going to, at the very least, you know, this will help me inside. Have come to some peaceful resolution and kind of tie up that ignorant saga in my first season of Dokkaning. If I can get one copy of the Hercule, I can actually get going with this SA5 project. I haven't been able to pull one ever since this announcement came. Every single day when I do my daily missions, I do a single friend summon instead of a multi. But after this announcement, I've been doing multis, and I have not seen a single Hercule, let alone a single LR. So all of a sudden, it feels like I can't pull any of these LRs to save my life. I'm going to do one more just to prove a point. And I'm actually so thankful that I didn't spend as much as I was tempted to on that crazy special friend summon thing where you can get Sleepy Kais and all that stuff. It never worked out for me. I never got anything that I wanted. And I'm now thankful that I didn't... Oh, I got a Hercule, but the wrong one! Come on, dude. Just give me an LR. I can't believe I'm begging for an LR and a friend summon. Oh, this game, man, it's evil. So, there you have it. That's pretty much it. The announcement, what's to come. I will be doing a stream when this stuff drops. I believe it's going to be dropping... Wait, let's check the Dokkan Wiki once again. I think it said in 2 days. So, where's the announcement? We'll just have to go up and find it. Okay. Upcoming events. It's going to be happening in 2 days, 23 hours, 5 minutes, so about an hour before. So I think at 10:30, no, 11, about 11, okay. So at around 11 p.m. Pacific on the 21st, the part 2, essentially, of the Kefla celebration will be happening, and these events will be dropping, the precursors to the 350 million downloads. I will likely do a live stream, so if you guys want to tune in, make sure you guys are subscribed, have your notification bells turned to all. And you guys can be there with me as I do this. So that is going to be it for tonight's video update. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, have you been farming out your Hercule units fully free to play, or did you cave and did you spend some Kais? I don't have any moral high ground on this one because I was ignorant when I first started Dokkan and I spent Kais on these free to play units. What did you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.